Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Central Florida product is A.J. Harvey. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You talk about this Lions defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get it. That's taken in by Palmer. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Sanders to throw. Will swing this out to Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. Big play on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. The Vikings at 3 and 6 now in the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And part of how they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions down. A gain of 13
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And the Lions first down.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Makes it second.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get into a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Hey, kill. 11.
Now Lawrence. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
It's the score, Lions 7, Vikings nothing. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you first drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
1st and 10.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60. 7 Tigers, 7.
To throw now, here's Sanders. This one brought in by Jefferson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, here's Shadur. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Sanders going to throw again. Touchdown, Vikings.
And it's too close to the
Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I'm looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about the wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its win over the other.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Looking to throw Lawrence. There's a short one to tight end Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he
Hold on,
needs to do.
Sco.
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Let's go.
Can you hear me? What up?
I'm gun.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. It's a throw again is Lawrence. That one complete to Lincoln. And way inside the 15 before they drop it. Called it a very strong gain of 24.
Another nice play there. They get him down into the red zone in no time at all.
Yeah.
That's what this offense can do when they get on the roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Motion left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's second and 10.
Great job. And circle. Here we go.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Now Lawrence. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions have taken the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now.
Hey, Sco, it's funny you called me with that, right? Because what was it, last night or a couple of nights ago? Or it might have even been when I did that. It was probably last night, but I was thinking, like, you do get groups. You say you got groups or levels of it. But no, what I was thinking, like, my core, I think I was telling my daughter, my core friends, like the friends, most of them, man, like you, you know what it was? I was thinking about EB. Come from, that we grew up from, like you say, kindergarten. Now I got cool friends, like real friends, like my core friends, you ran, people I know that done been with me when I wasn't at my best. You know what I'm saying? But it is levels to them.
Now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll pick up about 3 there up to the 33.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as it should be incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
I do, too. That's correct. I do, yeah.
Lawrence will throw.
Yeah, you might have started that. Did you start that?
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions. As long as we're there, we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10,
You wasn't there when Cox was you there when Cox got there.
then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Yeah.
Repeated the last play, fighting Walker. He can only get a yard after all that, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Yeah.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. I see you right.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Yeah.
4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah.
They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lawrence going to throw again. That's complete. Lambert Smith. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
You crazy. Go. Yeah.
And they'll try and throw for it.
Yeah.
Pass taken in. He's been tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back to
Oh, it's better.
He's got his man. It's caught for a touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 17 yards out. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or you couldn't do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary.
I don't know. I got feelings about that. But when people, I don't know. When people say childhood friend, I be thinking like, you just knew them since you were little, but you don't really, you know.
And that is over the back
Yeah,
line
that's,
of the end zone. It's a touchback.
yeah. When I said it don't mean I don't like it. Yeah, that's what you should say. Yeah.
Ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, though, and that's certainly to get points on this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
I don't know what that is, bro.
And they make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
I don't even remember that.
With just over a minute to go.
You know my memory, though.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers.
Richard Garrett. Now that you said, I remember Richard Garrett.
Throwing Sanders. He's going to wind up in air now. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
I think I do. There's a lot of blood everywhere. I remember that. Yeah, now I remember. Okay.
It's his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
On the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence.
Yeah.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sign of relief.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throws right side, and that's complete. The Lions now use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Detroit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Go. Son. Take right open.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Yeah, that child hit. I see what you're saying.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that it'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Easy. Route. Hey,
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Oh,
30 left. St. Frank. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting, and I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I That just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Yeah.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And Xavier again, as the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Lions 28, Vikings 7.
Nah, I don't remember that either. Yeah, but that was the difference when they like they did jump out on me, but I'm like, no, I don't know if it was a gun. No, it wasn't a gun. What it was is when he went to the car, I'm like, man, he's about to get a gun, and we ain't had nothing. I'm like, oh, this fool. When I seen he had that thing in his hand, that's when I was like, oh, what? This thing ain't got no gun. That's when I rushed him, when I knew he didn't have a gun, but he had that. So when I rushed him and grabbed him, that's when he was coming, swinging over and hit me in my head. But I whooped him, but he coming. I still got that gash in my head.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Come on.
Sanders to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mills. And he'll go back near midfield. He's got his first catch here before.
That's my boy. I love Tom too. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
So far, they're going to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait until the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
The final shot before break. Sanders. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That niggas ain't love it. Yeah, he didn't pull. I thought he was pulling a gun on me. Yeah, but I seen him twice because I seen him, and then we was walking home, and then I'm like, man, and then we got to the Tasty Freeze. That's what it was. Me, Ali, who else?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
You said, yeah, nah, none of them other fools, they didn't.
And it'll be second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw the
hey, what's crazy is, Leonard, I caught him in one of the parties, and I had put the shotgun up to his chest, but he was like, man, I ain't had nothing to do with that. He was just rapping, man. He was like, yeah, pop, man. It was terrible.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marveled at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better,
Yeah, you
2 weeks
did.
in a row,
Yeah, hey, for real. Yes, I do, Scope. Yes, I do.
he's putting the ball downfield as well.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 29-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Finding Walker complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
No.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Easy. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he ran a bit too much.
Yeah.
Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
Yeah, for real. You right, Scope. It do.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Nah, he wasn't another stop, though. That nigga was hit from his left.
Now Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this
Yeah.
one home. It's a touchdown.
To be truthful, yes.
Put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. The defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed
Nah,
some
I
help.
think it was too late when he jumped on the bus.
Tyler Lue set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nah. We seen him jump. We went to school first.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you wonder, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
But we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
A 14-yard gain.
Yeah, you did say he let him hit
This
the other.
14-point
The
lead.
Lions first down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Lawrence going to fire down wide. Complete. And well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He told me, he was like, man, he was going
On the 34-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I was telling my daughter that, like, it was something. She was like, what made you do that? It's like, just dumb. It wasn't nothing. I don't even know.
4 Gallups now for the extra point.
I don't
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah. He did tell, though.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harvey. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
You're right,
just when every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
You don't look for that. That was crazy.
Now Sanders. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. R.J. Harvey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Makes the score Lions.
It's a red to the pass.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Detroit offense
They
ready to
ain't
begin
got
their
through
drive.
it today, y'all.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in
Yeah.
a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now one complete to McGill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw Lawrence. That is incomplete. Not his best throw there. Where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly
Hey, God,
has. It's not
that's
exactly the
dope,
point where we're
man.
doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Lawrence. Got a man, and that's legal. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
And the Lions, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Lions.
Lawrence. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
This could be a start. A nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive.
I remember
Another
that.
one here, and you have them
I
staring
don't
at
know.
it.
I don't know. I was talking. I don't know what my man said
To
that.
the offense.
I don't know what.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 17-yard line.
a gain of 15. And the Lions, first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's crazy time. What?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget that.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Davis. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown.
It's over.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
On his move for the extra
It is. It is.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Lions 35, Vikings 28. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Throw out wide to Walker. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's got it across the midfield straight. And in Viking territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. He needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He completes this to Walker. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenneth Walker, 40 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
I don't know. I was thinking friends. You know, I don't know. It's a term we use lightly, but for me, I know. Yeah, I know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove.
Yeah, it's a category, but I'm talking about, when I was going through that stuff, man, that's who I knew was really, who really messed with me. You know what I'm saying? Some people's like, oh, you tripping, exactly. You know what I'm saying? son was like, nigga, you don't like you, right?
It's
You
incomplete.
don't cut it out, nigga. Stop acting, you know.
You get the sack
Them,
to move him to third and
them
long,
people that
and here,
differentiate,
just nothing available, and he's got to throw it away.
Got it. Ready?
This offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Sanders. He's going to slide this deep downfield.
he was right, go ahead.
Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Trey Palmer, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out.
So why did he have what? But that was over a chick.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And good running there as they take this all the way up to midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
A gain of 15. And the Lions 1st down.
Yeah, I was gone on that.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Pass.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 44-yard line.
What?
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board, and of course the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Second and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Whistles now in the timeout.
He already got shot out 8 times. Still going.
151 left.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, center.
Yeah, I think you told me that before.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Here's Lawrence. And out route, he's got the connection to Walker. And he takes this one inside Lions. Touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number
together.
And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14.
49. Vikings 35. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Man, we made it through, though. Sometimes that's what make me. That's why I be so thankful, man. I be like, I could have been dead or in jail for the rest of my life, man.
This is
Like,
1st and
God,
10.
really, yeah, for real, yes.
Cougar 19.
Sanders to throw. Completes this to Jefferson. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to get to that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
I ain't here because of my own, man. I know my man wasn't right, man. That's how I know. Sco, that's what I'm telling you, man. Can't nobody, you know, people like to say something. Can't nobody tell me about God, man, because I should have been dead in jail for him. But,
Limited time left on the
yeah.
clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to say
Y'all can survive and make it through the.
Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball.
They too. Because they know since, man, I'm telling you, man, when you done been through some stuff, man, go through some stuff and know you done came out of that, man. To me, it's only one way you came out of that, man. It ain't right or wrong.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is good. That keeps the score Lions 49. Vikings 41.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie.
Hey, Sco, hey, Sco, look, I'm taking my youngest to school today. Man, my she talking, you know, her birthday coming up. She talking about she want to go, she want sushi platters, she want this, she wants A1, some Andrew Reese's. She just named it like, oh, when I go to the Prime, I want 2 sets. It's gonna cost, but don't worry about that. I'm just looking at us go like, she ain't got a lick of money. You know what I'm saying? And telling me, but Sco, I tell them all the time, y'all just so used to getting stuff. Like y'all just don't know, man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker and him are not play merged.
You know, I don't know, sometimes I'll be with some stuff, I'll be listening like they will. struggle sometimes, man. But they do.
Straight ahead, Walker. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I mean, I'm gonna say, I say no. Yeah, the younger, he that young. The oldest one kind of understands. The younger one, she.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
And it's caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Vikings 41. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Nice little juke. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense.
Yeah, a lot of times you gotta look at it. We be down in these kids, man. I be catching myself. But I don't know, they're a little more, I think they're a little more stupid, but I just think they started with us, man. But we did some of the same dumb stuff.
So for Detroit, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home.
Yeah, that's the one my brother got a baby by.
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they're going the wrong way. This will drop them to 3-7 now in the year.
He just didn't know her for like 10 years.
She told him against the Chicago Bears.
Could have stayed across the street from us.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching.
You talking about Lori? But yeah.